it calls me home. Yeah, it's just a feeling, it's like a rainbow. Try to touch it and it's gone. There are storm clouds on the horizon. Now I know where I belong. 'Cause when I saw her, Vancouver Island, I had tears in my eyes. There ain't nothing like the ocean rolling up to meet the sky. Yes, when I saw her, Vancouver Island, I had tears in my eyes. There ain't nothing like the ocean rolling up to meet.
This is the Comox Valley Exhibition Grounds. On Monday, a small army of volunteers is going to show up here and transform this site into the Vancouver Island Music Festival. That's okay.
You need to get back.
Dan, we need you to look.
It's purposely a lot of work to put it up so that if somebody's going to swing a sledge or something like that all day, then they get in, right? They get fed. In the old days, everybody got fed. It's a real, barn raising, tent raising kind of a thing, and and kind of back to the roots of what it was.
I met Jim kind of by accident. He came to where I live, and we have a sawmill there, and needed some sawdust, and then he was complaining about needing some help setting the tent up, and I actually wasn't doing anything, so I've been doing it ever since. That was about 11 years ago. So
you come back every year and help him set up the tent? And
yeah, it's great fun. It's hard work. It's exhausting.
Part one of the tarp. Far side.
this tent is quite the process.
It's actually a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's a bit of hard work, but it's a labor of love. This thing's been around since I was a little kid, so.
So you go to a lot of festivals. The Vancouver Island Music Fest, is it sort of something special about this one, or?
Well, all the people that come to volunteer, mostly Courtneyites, mostly Comox, but the outsiders, the islanders, the Victoria people, the northern people come down to help put it up and camp out with the rest of us.
Or the two-step and the 2x4.
You won't need a two-step yet, for sure.
Push it up.
Push. Oh, right.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
What is totally important in our day and age is community. Your next door neighbor, who's living down the road and who needs help and all that crap. Totally important. So yeah, when this comes together, it is a community for 3 days or 6 days or whatever it is. It's wonderful. What I really like too is everybody is volunteering. That means they're giving their best. So the best carpenters come out, the best whatever, dishwashers. I'm a good dishwasher.
So this is a portable stage that was designed by the Salmon Festival to assist other community groups. It's portable, can be moved anywhere. Almost anybody can set this thing up. It's got the little boxes at the bottom. They're a foot square and a foot high, and then they set on the ground. Needs to be reasonably level. With inside of those is a beam that goes from box to box, and a little wider than it is high, so it's very stable.
So one of the beauties of these things was they go up so quick. It sounds like they go up really quick.
If you got nice level ground, or especially on pavement, a stage of this size, which is 22 foot long, 16 foot wide, less than half an hour and it's up.
I run a crew of approximately 120 people. We do most of the fencing, all the floors, some of the buildings here like the hub, that's one of our creations. But every year it gets bigger and bigger. We added another lift of 3/4 plywood and another 500 2x4s. Where they went, we don't know. We used them. Around 700 sheets of plywood. So he's added another 70 to that. So you get the scope. I think he said he did over 3,500 square feet of flooring here. So,
and I just want to remind people, this is all volunteer.
This is all volunteer.
This electrical crew has 12 electricians. It's got 6 electricians and 6 helpers on it. You know, so yes, it's people work their butts off here. We start a week before the festival. We work through the festival and then we tear it down. We roll it all up, put it in the container. You know, but we provide the power to the grounds and we provide the power to the vendors and the Musicfest infrastructure. There's a lot of tents and beer gardens or backstage areas or just volunteer lounges, and they all require lights or power or some kind of electrical comfort.
I mean, you guys are basically powering up a small village, right?
Yeah, we are.
The plumbing, yeah, for the Musicfest.
Yeah.
We set up a few different kitchens, hot water and drainage, and then we also set up a whole lot of water stations, so people get drinking water and right around the bathroom so they can wash their hands.
Yeah, when you say water stations, you're actually running pipe.
Yeah, we're going to be laying in PEG's pipe to bring the water.
Sure.
A lot of digging in.
You know, you have to, of course, you have to bury it.
Takes a while, yeah. But it comes to on time.
I see you got a hot water tank here?
Yeah, this is for volunteer kitchen, this hot water tank. So
yeah.
There's a few hot water tanks.
So
First aid gets hot water. The kitchens get hot water.
It's a lot of work. What keeps bringing you back to the Musicfest?
I shouldn't really say it. It's not really the music, it's the people that I work with. I see people every year that come back from Alberta, Yukon, other places that we only get to see at this festival. And as a friend of mine said, we're trauma bonded. We come up against a situation and we all deal with it and make sure that it gets done.
So why do you do this? Why do you keep coming back? And
I was thinking about that even when I was driving here today, because about now is when we get really tired, right? So, and you wonder, why are you doing it? You know all the people. There's people here I only see once a year, and I've been seeing them once a year for 30 years doing this, right? So you do it, I guess, because you, and it's also like, it's like a strange thing that comes around and you do it, right? You know, you do it. It's a love-hate relationship. It really is a love-hate relationship, and it's a big relationship.
Without these people, we wouldn't have a festival. That's the way that goes.
Yeah, I'm surviving. Yeah, we don't have any time. We got to go and get this barn locked up in the town. Yeah, they could be on channel, 8 or 9 would be fine.
And then we just need to get that out to all the containers. Like,
Hello,
meaning
sorry.
there for, that's what they're there for.
I have 2 minutes. I know it's a really busy time for you. How's it going?
Good.
It's like a lot of controlled chaos right now.
That's what it is. Yeah, I'm the site manager, so making sure everything gets where it's got to go till we get going.
And there's no time for lunch.
No, I don't normally get to eat, but the boys are taking care of me today. We've been doing this for 4 days.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oddly enough, this piano gets tuned every show, the guy says, so it's in really good shape. This is in better condition than most pianos in people's homes, because of course, when's the last time you had your home piano tuned?
Being a volunteer at the Musicfest is always a lot of fun. There's a lot of unique little problems and people always need taken care of. This year it's going to be really, really hot, and it seems that I've been given the responsibility for the ice chest. So I'm going to be running around making sure that people get all the ice that they need in all the right places at all the right times, and that's going to be fun.
So how's it going, Doug? You having a good week?
Having a great week. So far, so good.
You got a great lineup this year.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really happy.
Is this one of the first years that you've sold right out? Before?
It is the first year that we've sold out. Yeah, we've sold out during the weekend before. but we sold out of weekend passes, boy, in late May, and then we sold out of day passes in the middle of June. So it's the first year that we're totally sold out.
So you're pretty busy right now, Jill. Tell me about
Always.
tell me about some of the challenges of doing the Grierson stage.
I'm just going to take my radio off for a second here. Hi. Challenges on this stage. Well, you never know what you're going to get. Every hour we have a different show that we're putting on and taking off the stage, then putting them on. And we have a general idea of what bands are coming, but we don't know how many are in the band or what they need or what instruments they need or what they have with them until they get here. So it's just a constant challenge. And right now we have some guitar players on, and there's only 7 of them, and they only have guitars and vocals. So that's makes it easy. But compared to the rest of the day, when we have 4 or 5 different bands, and we could get up to 20 people on the stage at one time, and we have 15 minutes to do the changeover. So it's very challenging. It's fun but challenging.
The time just disappears because everything's just, it's now. Like there's no mic, there's no checks, there's no tests. It's just people get up there and they play and it just happens.
How many musicians are you going to have in here today?
Honestly, I don't know. There's going to be a lot more than I expected there to be though.
What's for lunch today? Well, we've got a falafel wrap that's to die for. And we've got a ham and cheese, slice of chicken.
We have some great volunteers. We have about 30 people working with us throughout the day, 2 shifts. They work really hard and quite dedicated because they know that they're helping their friends enjoy the festival as well. So it's hard work. It's a lot of food that we go through, but it's well worth it.
I get an opportunity to be at a lot of different events, a lot of different beer gardens, a lot of different community events up and down the island. And I have to say, Vancouver Island Music Festival, this beer garden has a different vibe than any other beer garden that I get to attend in the year. It has a very fun but mellow atmosphere. I've yet in my 4 years of coming here to see a single problem in the beer garden here. Everybody here kind of comes with a smile on their face and a willingness to have a great time.
I am the coordinator of the Green Team, and I coordinate a crew of about 65 volunteers, and I get them to sort through the garbage, the recycling, the refundables, and the compostables. And we educate the public about how easy it is actually to separate your garbage and have less garbage and be more environmentally friendly. All the vendors, all our our volunteer kitchens, everything, are asked to bring in compostable materials. So like the utensils, the papers, everything is supposed to be compostable or recyclable.
Thanks very much.
Here you go.
We got another hot weekend. How's it going with the water crew?
Oh, it's really busy. It's so hot out here. We're busy filling people's water bottles up, trying to keep people hydrated, and we got quite a few crews out. We're working 17 per shift. And yesterday alone, we probably pumped out about 300 gallons. No, 300. I think about 300 bottles, 5-gallon bottles of water this size. Probably going through about one every 6 minutes at a time there down in the center bowl. A lot of thirsty people out there.
Since 1980, other than for 3 years that there wasn't a festival here, I've been to every one.
What keeps bringing you back?
Well, the pat answer, of course, is the music, but it's also the ambiance, the feeling, the magic. I mean, you bring this many like-minded people together into a place, and something happens. There's a feeling in the air. There's a symbiosis, a coming together. So that's part of it for me. Is that larger picture. But you know, a lot of it's just selfish. I just love the music.
Well, I'm the stage crew coordinator for the Musicfest here. It's been a great weekend. It's been a great weekend. A lot of hours. A little tired. Most people are really tired, but it's been great.
Just say hey, thank you. We really appreciate your. Oh, hi, Tiny.
So what do you guys do here at Musicfest?
That's a question.
Yeah. Not a lot
we
if we can
talk.
help it. We talk, yeah. We're the MCs on the main stage.
We keep the whole thing flowing beautifully.
Yeah, and do little snippets in between, introduce the other MCs.
Sing a bit.
Yeah, do the raffle, that kind of thing.
Be funny. We're funny.
We've occasionally been funny as well, and this is our second year doing it together, so
Third,
very
actually.
excited. And we have to split the money though, that's I'm not happy about. Third year.
Third year.
See, I lost a whole year.
You don't care about me anymore.
I just don't remember 2010.
No.
Nothing, not just this. I have no memory of it.
Everybody say, oh yeah! Cowbell, give me more cowbell. Okay, that's great. Good. Cymbals.
Well, I've been running the Kids Zone, and yeah, I've actually been doing that since the beginning, and we had a really successful time again. It was lots of fun, and it seemed to run really smoothly. I had an amazing, crew of volunteers. Some of them are old hands at it because they've been doing it with me. My co-coordinator has been with me for 17 or 18 years. I'm not even sure. We've both lost track.
It's a parade! It's a parade! It's a parade! It's a parade! Clap! Clap! Yay! It's a parade! It's a parade! Oh my God! Clap! Throw your water bottles!
I've been to a lot of festivals, and I've seen festivals east, west, north, and south in America, actually, North America. This one just has that right feel of community support, and Doug has resisted the temptation, if big is good, bigger is better, because that often kills festivals. I think this festival has got the right feeling of community support, an incredible lineup of artists, an amazing production and support team. It just works. It's, in my opinion, probably the best festival I've ever been to.
part of what Musicfest is all about. It goes up fast, it comes down fast. We never get time to clean it, but we will next year. You know, it's funny. I always thought, well, there's a bunch of old rich hippies making money off. This is run by the town of Courtenay. And really nobody makes money off it. And I thought, this is great.
Yeah.
1,300 volunteers get together and pull this off. And it's fun for everybody. Fun for the people who pay, fun for the people who come down here and work.
Try to touch it and it's gone. There are storm clouds on the horizon. Now I know where I belong. 'Cause when I saw her, Vancouver Island, I had tears in my eyes. There ain't nothing like the ocean rolling up to meet the sky. When I saw her, Vancouver Island, I had tears in my eyes.